Hello, everyone. My name is Asia Regina, formerly known as Pamela Cavey. Actually wanted to make a video about something that happened recently. We all know that Halloween was, a couple days ago. I recently dressed up in a Indian headwear. And a lot of people actually called her out on being racist because of that. And my friend actually, he had came over and he wore the exact same costume with just the head scarf on the head, thing. And he said, well, if it was me, I'm African American and no one really thinks that it's racist. They only think it's racist because she's white. For anyone to dress up as a culture following, I could see if you were like Pocahontas and you dressed up as Pocahontas, but to dress up as an Indian and just go around, no, I think that's racist. I think it's racist for anyone. So I definitely do agree, she's a celebrity. You should have more common sense than to go around dressing up in other people's culture and saying it's a Halloween costume. That's not a costume, it's a custom. There is a difference. One of the arguments that my friend brought up to me was, well, what if somebody dressed up in baggy jeans and, like necklaces and whatnot? Would it be racist because they're trying to dress up as like a hip hop star? Not really, because anybody can put on baggy clothes. That's not a right that I have, that I'm wearing a leather jacket. That's not something that I've earned. It's a part of my culture, but it's something that you can go and buy. You can't really go by being a war chief. You can't go to Forever 21 and be like, here's $50, I'm a war chief now. They don't do that. There's something completely different. I think it's very, very disrespectful. I don't think that they should even market Halloween outfits like that. It's like ridiculous almost. I don't really see anybody marketing, like like headdresses from Saudi Arabia or anything like that, saying, oh, it's just a costume. Nobody was running around in Saudi Arabia costumes, so why are we running around looking like Indian war chiefs or anything like that? Like, that's just, when you put it into perspective and think of, any other culture or race, it's kind of ridiculous. White chicks were two African American men. I don't know why men decided that the way to make people laugh was to dress up as women and painted their face white, and it's one of the most popular movies watched. That is crazy. Nobody said anything about how, Caucasian people would feel about these two African American basically making fun of them, saying, this is how they speak, this is how they react to things. It was a funny movie, but you gotta kind of sit back and think, what's happening here? We're now doing something of reverse racism. What other race do people generally dress up with? If a white person, which they have done before, paints their face in blackface, everyone's all, butthurt, just like, oh, well, that's racist, but when we do it to other races, it's not racist at all. It's just fun. It's just a Halloween costume. But now we are reversing it backwards. The problem comes to being, if a Caucasian person painted their face black, loved their African Americans, weren't racist, not one little bit, but painted their face black, dressed up as Martin Luther King and walked the streets, that would not end as well as it is, African Americans dressing up in any other thing in the world. We stopped racism altogether by us first stepping up and not, appropriating other people's culture or saying things that are rude or wearing things that are, just ill in taste, and then we can move on and start fighting for our rights, because there is such thing as, white privilege, but you're not going to see it if you're taking black privilege, because there is a such thing as black privilege as well. I don't know, maybe that's what the world's coming to. Maybe next year I'll put on a KKK outfit and walk around and trick or treat, and it'll be okay because I'm black.